Good afternoon, everyone. We're on the Christmas Eve, and I'm here with Coach Keon, and we wanted to just take a quick moment and share some advice with you, share some thoughts with you. Keon, how's the day been going?
Thank you very much, Coach Vishnu. Today has been fantastic, a culmination on a very eventful year. And I use that term uh, very, very sparingly. I mean, we've went through a pandemic, and I say went through because I believe we're at the tipping point where it's beginning to come back to some degree of normalcy. Um, Vaccinations are being developed so that to combat COVID-19. Nonetheless, from a business perspective, we have seen a cycle in business that hasn't been experienced for a number of years. Some numbers being thrown around, even say it's about 400 years. We haven't had such a cycle happening in business. So it was great to be a survivor through that pandemic, my very first pandemic.
Very good. And it's something that hasn't happened for a while. I think we've done well as a country and as a people to come through this very strongly. And 2020 was expected to be a great year. I think in some ways it has become. We've learned to use technology a lot more. We've learned to learn in new ways, to serve our customers in new ways. And 2021 is really expected to allow us to accelerate much faster. What are you looking forward to in 2021?
That's a really good point before reaching to 2021 in terms of just acknowledging some of the benefits or the silver linings, we might say, from COVID-19. Not only our use of technology would have accelerated significantly. Some put it some 2 years, maybe 3 years, um, being pulled forward by use of technology now. I believe it's also allowed many persons to reconnect with their families. It has allowed many persons to acquire academic qualifications that they might have otherwise used the excuse that they didn't have the time for. And it is very important, we've been preaching this over the time, especially in the early part of the pandemic. Don't use it as downtime, but use it as planning time. And on that platform, I'm going to leap now into 2021. We have been using the time granted to prepare for 2021, and 2020 would have been, in my opinion, still a phenomenal year. Some for more than others, and 2021 also positions itself to be a year of growth and unexpected developments here in Guyana. So I'm looking forward personally to taking advantage of the opportunities that will present themselves not only to me personally, but also to the company, because we're, continuing to build our capacity to ensure that we can serve the market effectively. So, Dr. Vishnu, what are you looking forward to in 2021?
Yeah, thanks, Kian. And yeah, you mentioned it. I think what I'm looking forward to is that we've learned how to live somewhat with COVID. I'm looking forward to the vaccines being rolled out in Guyana, so that especially the people who are very susceptible to COVID can get treated, and that all of us can get vaccinated and get back to some level of normalcy. I'm very happy that, from a political perspective, the country is back on somewhat of a stable course. It's important that all of us as citizens of Guyana continue to hold our politicians accountable so that they represent us well and really make decisions that help us as a country really achieve that prosperity that each and every one of us so desperately deserves. But it's not going to come to us handed on a silver platter. So my encouragement is that each and every one of you continue to invest in yourself, take advantage of the courses. I think even with Coursera, that has been extended by another 3 months, I believe, until March. So do some courses that allow you to step up your level of skill. In the economy that we're heading into, it's the knowledge workers, the people who are really constantly developing themselves, that will end up really benefiting from that new economy. So make sure that you're part of that, and keep an eye out for the opportunities. I think next year we'll have a lot more investments, both local and international. So make sure that your business, if you're at the career, whatever you're doing, that you are really doing it to the highest possible standard, so that when people have to look at doing business with you or get work or helping move forward, that they can say, well, yes, you are a good option, someone good to collaborate with. So really happy that this is happening. I'm going to make sure that I get some rest and really prepare and for next year. And I would encourage everyone as well, especially if you're not in the retail industry and you're not heavily caught up with all the Christmas buzz, take some time to really reflect on what the year was like and what you would like to happen for yourself moving forward, so that come January 4th, you're all ready to go and you have a plan and you know exactly what needs to get done. Kian, what are your holiday plans?
Uh, so my holiday plans, and I will say this without reservation, is that for 2 days I intend to really enjoy what Christmas is all about. We've been given a reason to celebrate, and I intend to maximize on my celebration during the holiday season with food and libations uh, to the max. And also, be very, very cognizant of the fact that we're moving into the 100-meter sprint from January. I believe that Guyana, in its entirety, as a nation, has been preparing tirelessly for this 100-meter dash. And come 2021 and the years to come, I believe our growth will be accelerated even beyond what is being projected. Based on the conversations that we've been having, with prospective investors, people are just waiting for the opportunity to come to Guyana. So we want to encourage businesses out there, individuals out there. Don't sit and wait until it is here and then you react. So it is moving away from that reactive culture and focus on how can you become proactive and prepare yourself for the opportunities. Don't look at other people and say, oh, they're lucky to get a partnership, or they're lucky to get a job in a particular industry or a particular company. There's nothing like luck, right? I don't believe in luck. I believe in preparation that meets opportunity. And that is what I want you guys to focus on. Prepare your companies so that you can take advantage of the opportunities that will present themselves. Prepare yourself as an individual so that you can take advantage of the opportunities that will present themselves, not may, that will present themselves. So think about how do you structure your business to run efficiently. Documentations will be very, very key, because companies coming in to Guyana, they don't know you. They're not your neighbor. They're not an auntie, uncle that know you. They're not a friend that can refer you, that will say, oh, he's a good boy, he's a good girl. They want to see on black and white what your company is all about. So it's moving away from the somewhat chaotic way that we have been doing business in the past, and moving now towards having standards that we can attract companies to either collaborate with us, investing us, to partnership with us in order for us to grow.
Very good. And today we were able to also celebrate with our team what we've been able to accomplish this year. And I'd just like to say, thank you very much, Kian, for your support and leadership over the past year and years. And it's only, we're only going to keep growing and getting better. I would also like to thank, our entire team. I would like to thank our clients and the entire community, the business community, the persons who follow us on social media, the persons who share our graphics and our videos and our messages. Very happy that you see value and that you're able to continue to share that. And we look forward to bringing so much more to you next year. It's really going to be amazing the way we evolve next year, and I can't wait. I'll get some rest and then we'll jump back on it. So, Keon, final word to you.
Definitely, definitely a big thank you to our team members, our clients, etc. And I know that you've just said it, but I believe reiterating it is so important because our community that we continue to build continues to get stronger. More persons are being able to experience what we do, and when you become a part of this community, it's almost like a life membership. It's very very hard for you to look at business or doing business the same way again. So thank you to everyone, to all of our uh, fans on the social media platforms. You guys really add to the enjoyment that we get from doing what we love to do. And I can tell you, this is something that it moves beyond a job. It moves beyond just coming here to execute. It is every single day you're impacting lives, you're changing people's lives, either directly or indirectly. And that is something that creates a euphoric moment for me that I'm really really excited about, to continue to bring that change and contributing to Guyana's abundance through business re-education.
Thank you very much, Keon. Everyone, happy holidays and prepare for a fantastic 2021. Thank you very much.
You guys.